Hello everyone, it's Darius from Plumbdog. We've come out today to do a minor service on a Bosch 10P. That's the unit here behind me, hot water system. Client saying it's not quite as warm as it used to be, so hopefully we can breathe some new life into it by the time we're finished. So just take the front cover off. Now we'll see what we're working with. Doesn't look too bad really. I have noticed we've got a bit of a leak coming through from the water section here. We'll get that repaired. We've got a little bit of scorching here, so the flame pressure or the burner might not be quite right. But all in all, we don't have any corrosion, which is typical. Just in here, that does prevent us getting the unit apart. So we're just gonna turn the water off to the unit. Remove this. So the O-ring on the spindle there is worn out. I'm just going to change that. We've got a plumber's O-ring kit here. It's just a simple case of taking that O-ring off because that's failed. That's where we're getting our leak from. Just gently remove that. And size them up so they look the same. So I'm just going to pop that back in there. And we'll take out this water section. Seems we've got a bit of a problem in here. This fitting here, kind of seized and corroded. You might struggle to get that out. Part where it gets quite interesting. The diaphragm in here is why your hot water system's not performing correctly. It controls the gas pressure to the unit. And I don't think this one's been serviced in quite a while because everything's really seized up and stiff. Wow. You hear that? Yeah, that is definitely stretched. So I don't really want to touch that with my hands because I'm just going to get black everywhere. See, like we just peel that out of there. And that's a new one. Obviously it's a different plastic. It's, you know, a rubber. It's clear. It's like a silicone rubber. I'm surprised they were getting any hot water at all with that. That is toast. Let's make sure our little governor in there is happy. She seems quite happy. It's not sticking. It doesn't look worn out. I can put everything back together again and test the system out, make sure it's working properly. So manufacturers recommend that you should get these units serviced every 12 months. I don't think they're referring to replacing parts, just checking the unit over, making sure everything's fine, you haven't got any small leaks. The diaphragms, like you've just seen, they take about 4 years to get to that condition that you just saw, and changing them every 2 years is good policy. Keeps you in hot water, and it just means you don't have any problems that sort of get away and start costing you more money than they should to get repaired. Pretty straightforward process really. There goes my hat again. So I'll go through the process of lighting the pilot now. Got the 4 controls here. So you've got pilot, main burner, stop and ignition. And we need to push in the stop button and hit the igniter at the same time. You can see a tiny little flame up in here. Where is he? I struggle to see them sometimes too. I'm not sure if it's showing up on the camera, but it is there. I can see it. We hold that down for 20 seconds. And then we can move over to the main. And when the unit gets water flow, the main burner will come on. And that actually looks really good in there. Flames are all in a good colour, and they're all blue. We haven't got any sooting. Remember, I was concerned about this part here. Just means that there may have been a previous issue. We've also resolved our leak here coming through from the spindle seal. So a really good service all in all. So I've tested everything inside, make sure the hot water system's working correctly. It's opening, firing up and shutting down. So we're really happy with how that's all turned out. We've just got to get the cover on, and even after 20 years of being a plumber, I still struggle with these covers sometimes. They're a great design, they keep the water out, but they're not homeowner friendly. I'm sure if you've got one of these units, you probably struggle with the cover too. So my trick is to aim for these 2 points here into the top corner of the water heater, and then the side flap just goes on the outside edge there, and you push it forwards. One side, and the other side. Then we're just going to check to make sure the pilot's still going, because sometimes the cover can disturb the ECO or your energy cutout device. And we just got to pop our service sticker on the side. Oh, and again! Damn you! There you go, that's the service for a Bosch 10P. There has been a few things that I've sort of done off camera just to try and keep the video short, and also I think it's against the law for us to teach people how to do gas fitting, so we've got to be a little careful there. So we don't want people doing those things by themselves, safety first. But yeah, if you're having problems with one of these units, don't be afraid, give us a call, reach out to us. We're happy to help. You have a great day, thanks.